the black skies, the devil's side. When there is no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth.
Hi everyone, it's Shirin. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create this voodoo doll meets dark mermaid makeup look for Halloween. If you haven't already checked out the rest of my Halloween looks, I'll leave a link up here and you can just go through the whole playlist, get inspo. There's so many looks, so you should definitely check them out. And if you like this look, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new here, please make sure to subscribe before you leave and turn on the bell notification icon to be notified of all my new uploads. Now, let's go ahead and get right into it. I'm starting off with my ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Coconut. Using a Morphe lip brush, I'm applying this all over my lips and going over it quite a few times to really make the color opaque. You want to make sure to get into the inner corners of your lips, just cover everything, take your time if you need to. This part is just really going to make the whole look pop. Also, don't be afraid to make these crazy faces while you're doing this, trust me, it helps so much. Now, moving on, I'm going to use my Urban Decay Perversion liquid liner. I'm going to start off by making an X right in the center of my lips. What you want to do is make a V shape on your upper lip and then on your lower lip. Then I'm going to extend a line out to both sides of my mouth, and then I'm going to add these hatches or whatever they are. Stitches? Yeah, stitches. So you're just going to add them however you please. I was just referencing a picture for this, but you can make as many or as little as you'd like. I was changing my mind while I was doing this, so you see me adding another one. Now I'm just cleaning up the lines with some Tarte Shape Tape Concealer on this angled Luxie brush. Now, per usual, I'm just priming my eyes with Tarte Shape Tape as well, blending it all out, making sure to take it into the inner corners around my nose, and then I'm going to set it all with Full Zip by ColourPop. You just want to use any skin tone color that you have. Next, I'm going to go into the crease with Wake Up Call. You just want to take some sort of darker but still neutral shade and just take this into your crease. This is going to work as a transition shade. After that, I'm going to go in with Corrupt by Geek, and I'm just going to take this into the crease as well, right on top of Wake Up Call. You just really want to make sure to blend this out really well, take your time with it, and make sure to work it into those inner and outer corners. Now I'm just going to take some more of Corrupt on a smaller flat brush and smudge this right across my upper lash line and my lower lash line, but for the lower I'm only extending it in halfway. You don't want to go all the way into your inner corner. Now with Swerve by ColourPop, this is a cream gel liner. I'm placing this right on my waterline, but unlike the shadow, I am taking that all the way to the inner corner. Now I'm curling my lashes, applying some primer and then mascara to lengthen only my upper lashes. Now moving on to this stitch above the eyebrow, I'm just going to draw out some lines. You can follow any sort of pattern that you like, and then clean it up with concealer. Just to make everything darker, I'm going back in with my Revlon Color Stay Liquid Liner. This one is just a bit thicker and darker. I'm just going over any parts that I want to darken. This is totally optional, but if you want to, you can do this step. Now on to one of my favorite parts of this look. I'm taking this larger fluffy brush by Morphe and placing Wake Up Call as a contour on my cheeks and then on my forehead as well. I'm going to go over it with Corrupt by Geek, and it just really adds this whole other dimension to the look. To make my cheekbone appear more chiseled, I'm taking some Tarte Shape Tape and running this right along the lower part of my contour and blending it out. For the mermaid-inspired part of this look, I'm taking my LimeCrime liquid metallic lipstick in Happi and using a dotting tool. This is actually for nail art. I'm going to use this to just dot that color along the upper part of my contour, basically kind of like a highlight. I'm also going to take this onto my forehead. This is pretty much inspired by mermaid scales. Now with my NYX Ultimate palette, I'm taking this teal color and placing it right on top of those dots. This teal color helps to bring in the whole mermaid vibe. You know, the purple and blue colors just really resemble mermaids to me. For some extra highlight, I'm going in with ColourPop's Let Me Explain and popping this all over the places where I would normally highlight, but making sure to make it more exaggerated than usual. You could leave the look here as is, but I wanted to be a little bit more extra and fun, so I'm gonna let down my hair and get sparkly. I'm squeezing out some hair gel from Garnier Fructis into this plastic container and mixing in some glitter. I got this from Michael's and they always have 40% off coupons, so you can get it for really cheap. I find that this large flat elf brush is best for this. It's actually supposed to be a contour brush, I believe, but it really works well for glitter on your hair. One tip I have is to pull down your hair where you want to apply the glitter and then go over it. This helps to keep the hair smooth and straight. I'm also extending this slightly towards the back of my hair. And there you go, Dark Mermaid meets Voodoo Doll. For the costume, I'm using these bell sleeves that I've had since I was a kid, but they're super easy to make. You want to take some fabric, run some elastic through it, and tie it off with a safety pin. Make sure that it fits your arm, but it's not too snug to the point that it's cutting off your circulation. If it is, go back and readjust the safety pin so that it fits comfortably. Once it's on, pull the fabric so that it covers the entire elastic, and there you go. I love this fabric a lot because it reminds me of cobwebs and the glitter in it is just really cute. But don't ask me where I got it from because I don't remember. For the actual outfit, I'm wearing this bralette from Victoria's Secret and I paired it with this high-low teal skirt. The high-low part really just reminds me of a mermaid tail. And then I topped it all off with a velvet black and gold choker. So this is the completed Voodoo Doll meets Dark Mermaid Halloween makeup look. If you liked it, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up if you haven't already, and subscribe if you haven't already. What are you waiting for? Come on, hit the button, let's go, let's go! Psst. Before you leave, make sure to check out my Halloween playlist where you can find the rest of my Halloween looks and pull more inspo, and this list is only going to continue to keep going throughout the month, so definitely check it out. Alright, now I'll see you guys next time. Bye! If you're wondering about this swatch party on my arm, no, this is not part of the look. I just like having a color palette to kind of get an idea of the colors before I actually put a look together. Especially when it's a more creative look, it just helps me kind of gather my thoughts. You know? Creative people problems.